We're only one day away from Survivor Series, but who's going to survive Friday Night Smackdown? That's the question we're here to find out. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling, here to preview your Friday Night Smackdown for the 25th of the 11th, 2022. This is going to be the last Smackdown of November. So enjoy it. Enjoy it. I'm sure you'll enjoy it better than Raw, because Raw fucking sucks. But what do we have tonight on SmackDown as we are just 24 hours away from Survivor Series? Well, we have two World Cup semi-final matches. Butch versus Santos Escobar, so that's England versus Mexico. And we have Braun Strowman versus Ricochet, America versus America. I'm not going to rant on this, but how the fuck can we have a World Cup with two Americans? I mean, why do America get allocated two places in a World Cup? You would not see that in any fucking World Cup. It just makes no sense. It goes... I think things like this just show up WWE and perhaps Americans, no offence, in general, that they just do not seem to grab the concept of things that happen in the rest of the world, like a World Cup. Because, like, in America, they seem to think the Super Bowl is like the world champions. How can you be the world champions of a sport that's played in one country? It doesn't make any sense. You know, it's not like you've got teams from Japan and teams from, like, Germany and teams from, like, UK coming over to play in the Super Bowl or to play in the NFL. Yeah, they say whoever wins the NFL is world champions. I would disagree with that. I would say you're champions of America at best. But anyway, I'm not here to rant about geography or America or fucking champions for the world. Who cares? I'm going to go with Santos Escobar to beat Butch. And I've got a funny feeling, I don't know why, but I've got a funny feeling Ricochet will beat Braun Strowman. Maybe some outside interference, but you've heard it here first. I am going to go with Ricochet and Santos Escobar, and then it'll set up Mexico versus America, and we're going to have, like, I don't know, an immigration border battle or something. I don't know, Donald Trump on a pole match. What else do we have? We're going to have Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey. I think we're getting Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey teaming up to take on Shotzi and Raquel Rodriguez. That match has been rumoured. It's not official yet, but it's been rumoured to happen tonight. And, I mean, it's a decent match. If it happens, it happens. I would probably go with... Shotzi and Raquel winning, because obviously Ronda's going to win at Survivor Series, so I can see Shayna Baszler eating the pin in that one. We have Raw Women's Champion Bianca Belair. She's going to be on SmackDown tonight to pick the final member of her team. This makes me think it's either one or two things. It's either going to be a SmackDown person or it's going to be a person returning. It wouldn't make any sense to wait to SmackDown to pick someone who's on Raw. That just would fucking be dumb, unless of course it was Raw's returning Becky Lynch, then that would make sense. But from SmackDown, I think Liv Morgan's the only real option. I mean, there's a couple more you could maybe go with, but for me, Liv Morgan's the only option. Other than that, it could be someone returning. People have mentioned Charlotte Flair. Didn't really think of Charlotte Flair, but it could be. I mean, that's pretty much it. I can't really see past that. It's either going to be Becky Lynch, Liv Morgan, or possibly Charlotte Flair. Could it be Sasha Banks? I mean, I'd like it to be, but I don't think it will be. So we'll find out. I'm going to go with Liv Morgan. I'm going to play it safe. But if Becky Lynch is back for her injury, then it would make a lot of sense for it to be Becky. We have Sheamus and Drew McIntyre in the main event. They're taking on the WWE Tag Team Champions, the Usos, for the men's advantage in the War Games match. So basically, whoever wins this match tonight, their team will have the upper hand, so they will always have their next member coming out first. So they'll have a 2-on-1 advantage, a 3-on-2 advantage, a 4-on-3, and you get the rest. Now, this is predictable. I can't think of one time ever in a match like a scenario like this where they gave the advantage to the face team. And I know they don't do that because wrestling, the heels are supposed to be the bad guys. The heels are supposed to have heel heat. Them always having a numbers advantage as a way to get heel heat, but I would like to see it get mixed up once, you know. I would like to see the face team with the advantage and to see how they could go about booking it with the face team to have the advantage, but for the heel team to somehow get an advantage. I think that would be an interesting way to do it. I think they could do different stuff and, you know, just mix up a little bit, but we all know that the Usos will win tonight, and that the Bloodline will get the advantage going in to War Games. That's pretty much it. The feud between Bray Wyatt and LA Knight is set to continue. I think Bray Wyatt's return has been a fucking disaster. I mean, the first week I was kind of excited to see what he had to say, but I mean, since then he's pretty much said a boatload of nothing. A shitload of shit. So yeah, I haven't been impressed with Bray Wyatt's return. It had potential, but in my opinion, that potential is pretty much already gone. I can salvage it, of course, but sooner or later we need to see something. We actually need Bray Wyatt to do something. I mean, a slow build's good. Like, I'm not denying it, right? You can build things slowly, but for fuck's sake, this Bray Wyatt thing is on a snail's pace at the moment, so please, whatever the end game is, I don't even want him to get to the end game. Can we just get to the next step? Can we get to the next fucking chapter? Please, Triple H, your big nose, fucking do something about it, right? Anyway, guys, that's it. So just to confirm who I'm going with, I'm going to go for Santos Escobar to beat Butch, Ricochet to beat Strowman, I'll go with Shotzi and Raquel to beat Ronda and Baszler. The Usos to beat Sheamus and Drew. And I believe that's the only matches happening today. Also, we've seen Dominic attack Rey at his home for Thanksgiving. It's like, could that not have happened on SmackDown? Like, why couldn't that have happened, like, on Raw or on SmackDown? Now, I get it. They might show it tonight on SmackDown, but we've already fucking seen it. Why not show it tonight and say, oh, by the way, this happened yesterday on Thanksgiving's Day? You know, why not do that? They actually do something that looked cool, something interesting, where Dominic turns up at his family's home, but they put it on fucking YouTube, you know, like, what the hell? I mean, why not save something that's actually pretty decent, something that's new, something that feels fresh? Why not save that for one of the TV shows instead of just uploading it online? Makes no sense to me, guys. But anyway, I've given my predictions. Let me know what you think down below. And yeah, 24 hours away for War Games. Are you ready for a war? Let us know in the comments, guys, if you're ready, as DX would say. But until then, suck it.